used to know the names of all the stars. Now I just know a few planets like Jupiter, Earth, and Mars. I used to know the name of every child. Back before I was born, back when I was safe and warm, back when I was flying in the sky. Now I have to go to school and learn it all again, get good grades, and try to remember when I used to know the words to all the songs. Now I only know the melodies and I just hum along. I used to know the language of the birds, the robin and the blue jay. I always knew what they would say, the prettiest songs that I had ever heard. Now I have to go to school and learn it all again, get good grades, and try to remember when I used to know the names of all the stars.
Class, we have an exciting project to talk about, and I want all of you to pay close attention. Clementine. Oh, Clementine. No, as I was saying before I was so silently interrupted, we have an exciting project to talk about.
I have noticed that teachers often get exciting confused with boring. Huh? So when my teacher said, "Class, we have an exciting project to talk about, and I want all of you to pay close attention," I just looked out the window to see if the robin or the blue jay had anything they would like to say to me.
Clementine. Oh, Clementine. Are you lost and gone forever? Oh, my darling Clementine. Stop daydreaming.
That's what my teacher said. But I'm not daydreaming. I'm just doing my math. I'm counting the number of holes in the ceiling. I'm waiting for the paint to finally start peeling. I'll tell you when I'm done. You think I'm having fun. I'm working hard as anyone. Daydreaming. I'm thinking about the answers to all the questions in my brain. Santa Claus and Jesus, science and diseases. Won't someone please explain why I should stop daydreaming? That's what my teacher said. But I'm not daydreaming. I'm just doing my math. I'm counting the number of holes in the ceiling. I'm waiting for the paint to finally start peeling. I'll tell you when I'm done. You think I'm having fun. I'm working hard as anyone. Daydreaming.
Class. As I was saying, our school is going to raise money for a big spring trip. And the third and fourth grades are going to put on a talent show.
Wow! Cool! Awesome!
Rad, groovy.
Excited, not.
We're going to call it Talent of the stars.
Stars. Old people love to pat my little brother's head. How about we set up a booth and charge them a quarter to do it instead of a talent show? Yeah.
Now we'll need to get together in groups to do all the things we need to do. Posters, refreshments, ushers, stage hands. You know. Yes, Clementine? Would you like to be part of the group putting together the refreshments?
Yeah, help us. No. What I'd like to do is go to Mrs. Rice's office.
You don't need to see the principal. You're not in any trouble. Well, I guess it is just a matter of time. Go ahead.
Come in. What is it now? Let's see. This is the 4th time you've been to see me this week, and it's only Tuesday.
This isn't the first time I've been to the office, and I know it won't be my last. Poor Mrs. Rice, you must be getting tired, but since I'm a kid, I can't be fired. But I'd rather be here than back in class. Sometimes I just stare blankly at the ceiling and wonder what the clouds are really feeling. Sometimes I get scared and make excuses, tell little white lies and nod what the truth is. Which are smarter, chimpanzees or gorillas? Giraffes or hippopotamouse? Or is it hippopotamus?
An interesting question, Clementine, but maybe you could ask the science teacher.
Well, I was thinking, if gorillas are smarter, maybe we could get one as a school mascot. We'd be the only school with one as a mascot.
I'm afraid the ASPCA would have something to say about that. Now, why are you here?
Sometimes I just need someone to talk to. There are a lot of thoughts you help me walk through. So much in this world I don't understand, even when life doesn't go as planned. I was wondering what the difference was between smashed and crashed. Oh, sadly I don't want to know anymore. I guess that's the miracle about dictionaries.
Since you don't seem to be interested in this dictionary, how about you put it on the floor so you can rest your feet upon it instead of kicking my desk? You seem to have very busy feet today. This isn't the first time you've been to the office, and I know it won't be your last. Goodness gracious, I'm really getting tired, but since you're a kid, you can't be fired.
So why are we here, not back in class? So why are we here, not back in class? I don't have any talents.
Excuse me?
I don't have any talents.
Everyone's talented at something.
Not me.
Oh, I see.
What's the matter, Clem? Talentpalooza, Night of the Stars. Share your talent Saturday night. Did my sister Margaret think of that one? Sounds like her. So what's the problem? That's impossible. Everyone's got a talent.
Not me.
No singing, no dancing, no musical instruments.
Not a one.
How about hopping? Everyone can hop.
Not me.
Wow, I mean, cheer up. You probably have a really great talent you just haven't discovered yet.
Not.
Well, you're really good at math.
Yeah, you and Ed Weirda can practically do advanced calculus in your head. Even if neither of you can dance.
That's Edwina to you, bully. Hi, Lily. Hello, Lily.
What a good idea to have a brother and sister whose names rhyme. It would be easy to remember and way more musical. Maybe we could change my brother's name.
Their names might rhyme, but that's all it does. Cats and dogs, oil and water, Democrats and Republicans, they have nothing on Willie and Lily. What rhymes with Clementine? Oh, let me see. Iodine, porcupine, minus sign?
That fits.
What about Calvin Klein, Valentine, Albert Einstein?
Don't quit.
Or perhaps his brother Frank.
Frank Einstein, that's it. If I have to be stuck with a name like a fruit, he can be a vegetable like the cabbage in my soup.
Well, that's cute. That's cute. Rudy Toot Toot. Lily, what are you and Willie going to do for the Talent Palooza?
We're going to sing a duet about brothers and sisters.
Over my dead raccoon. You're gonna do a lame JoJo Siwa imitation while I'll pitch Rotten Tomatoes. You'll be home plate.
Willie, blow up. What are you going to do for the talent show, Margaret?
I have so many talents. I just don't know what to do. I've got hundreds of talents, maybe thousands. Juggling, twirling, clarinet, you bet. Fashion designer, that's my desire. Actress and dancer, which one's the answer? I have so many talents, I don't know what to do.
Instead of choosing one, you really should do two. You can do them at the same time. You can make your talents rhyme. Now wouldn't that be fine?
You can play violin and do a backflip. Think about it, that would be a trip. Painting while skating would be so amazing.
Multitasking, that's what we're asking.
I have so many talents, I don't know what to do.
Instead of choosing one, you really should do two. You could do them at the same time. You can make your talents rhyme. Now wouldn't that be fine?
I've got so many talents,
The world knows about you.
I've got so many talents.
What am I gonna do?
I've got so many talents.
Whatever. I pledge my lip reading and my book bag to the excited flakes and Reparica, and to the bathtub for the witch's land, PlayStation, too much fun, invisible, featuring a rambunctious playroom.
And I know we're all very excited to get to our big project, Talent Palooza. Yes, Clementine? Everyone's got some talent, Clementine.
What if there's a kid who didn't have any talents? Couldn't do anything, even if life hung in the balance? Not me, of course, 'cause I have lots. But what about a kid who has not?
Everyone's got talent, everyone's got a gift. Everyone's got something you can bet on it. Sometimes it takes a while for it to show its hand, but we're all good at something if we just believe we can.
fine. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Oh, I've got an even better idea. I'm lucky that way. Astonishing ideas are always popping into my head, and I don't even have to use my brains to get them there.
You have to move this week.
Might.
Where might you have to move to? You're moving to Egypt. Why? Is one of your parents being transferred?
My dad might be getting a new job there. Managing a pyramid?
Your father is being transferred to a pyramid. Is he an archaeologist?
No, he's a building manager for our apartment building. He says everything is going condo these days. Nothing's safe.
They're going to turn a pyramid into condos.
Wow, that would be a lot of condos. Even more than 432 Park Avenue.
Yeah, they're thinking about turning the Great Pyramid into condos. Just think about how many units they could have there under one roof.
Clementine, a pyramid doesn't have a roof. It's all sides.
That's just what my dad says. You've got to pay attention to all sides of the argument.
Oh, really? Well, since you and Ed Weirda are so good at math, how many condos could they fit into the Great Pyramid?
Well, if the pyramid's 481 feet tall, that's twice as tall as the Taj Mahal. 280 cubits, no way they could move it. So condos are the only way they can improve it.
The hippopotamus square coincides with the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So if I take the square of 756 and multiply it by the, I predict 91,636,000 cubic feet.
And if every condo was 1,600 square feet and it was 96 inches from the floor to the peak, we'd have space for 7,160 units. Do you want us to prove it?
Phew! Whatever. And your father's going over there to manage it all.
He might. It's a big job, and they need someone with lots of experience. But he can fix anything. If someone trips and breaks their sarcophagus, my dad will pull out the super glue in the duct tape and fix them right up. He'll keep all those elevators running on time. I guess I won't be here for the
Elevators? In the Great Pyramid?
How else do people get up to the pet house? And I'll have to tell people that there is no grilling on the roof since there is no roof, and they'll have to take their trash out on Thursdays. I'm really sad, Lobster Mr. Palooza.
You're 1 in a million, Miss Clementine. Or is it 1 in 91,636,022? What would I ever do? Yes, what would I ever do without you? Without you. Oh.
There should be a rule about that. No laughing for teachers. Where's that at?
You're 8 now, sport. I think you're old enough to handle these.
But Dad, you know.
I know, you don't like pointy things, but we've got to keep after this ivy. It grows so fast, it could cover the windows and be all over the sidewalk if we don't keep cutting it back. Someone might trip on it.
We live in Boston, and Mitchell is obsessed with the Red Sox. He's gonna be one when he's older. If I ever get married, which I will not, I would like to marry a Red Sox player so I can get free hot dogs at the ball games. But I would not marry Mitchell because he is not my boyfriend, see?
Is everything all right, Clem? Is there something you'd like to tell me?
I was just wondering if we might be moving?
Moving?
I was just wondering if we might be getting a new job in Egypt.
Well, that's an odd one. We definitely are not moving to Egypt or anywhere else for that matter. Anytime.
Hey, Dad, have you noticed any good talents lately?
What do you mean?
Well, not the normal ones, like singing or dancing or playing a musical instrument. Those are boring. I was just wondering if you had noticed any unusual ones lately.
Well, on my way home today, I was walking behind a woman. She had a poodle, a pocketbook, and a cup of coffee. And she was talking on the phone. I have no idea how she juggled all of that.
That's a great talent. Thanks, Dad. Hey, Mom. Have you noticed any good talents lately?
Why all this interest in talent all of a sudden, sport? Talentpalooza, Night of the Stars. That's quite a title.
Oh, Margaret, did she come up with that Talentpalooza thing?
Margaret has hundreds of talents. She's going to do something really pizzazzy at the show.
So you're trying to think up something pizzazzy to do too, right?
Not exactly. I'm trying to think of anything to do at all. I don't have any talent. I'm just an unlucky duck with no talent. And I need to find the balance. When I try to hop, all I do is flop. I won't try to dance, I just know I can't. I'm just an unhappy kid on a quest to discover the key to success. When I sing a song, it seems to go all wrong. Every note's off key, guess I'm no chickadee.
Clem, you're the most talented person I know. And I'm not just saying that because I'm your father.
Do you really think so, Dad? Do you think I have some great talent that I just haven't noticed myself yet?
Take pruning ivy, for instance. You're a natural. One day and you're already one of the best in the business.
Dad, not funny. Maybe I could do something with Mung Bean here, like draw a duck on his forehead. Everyone says I'm good at drawing, just like Mom.
Young lady, you are not going to be drawing a duck, a gecko, a gorilla, or anything else on your brother's forehead.
And besides, his name isn't mung bean, artichoke, or rutabaga. He isn't a vegetable, Clementine.
Oh, my daddy, why'd you call me Clementine? Now I'm stuck with the silly fruit name until the end of time. So I called my brother Onion, but he wouldn't come. Then I tried avocado, and he played deaf and dumb. Broccoli, cabbage, corn, peas, potatoes, spinach, corn, and peas. I tried every veggie in the book, including stew and gobbledygook.
Your brother's not a vegetable.
Then why am I a fruit?
I thought it was a pretty name.
Well, I don't think it's cute.
When you were born, your hair was orange.
You were sweet and you were mine. That's why we called you Clementine.
At least you're not pineapple.
That would sure be worse.
We could have called you kumquat.
That would really be a curse. Banana, mango, peach, and plum. Who knows where a kiwi's from? Thought of every one of those. But Clementine vegetable and that you're just a fruit. And if it's not the perfect name, at least it's kind of cute. When you were born, your hair was orange, you were sweet, and you were mine. That's why we called you Clementine. That's why you called me Clementine.
Dad, I'm serious. I really need something to do for the show.
Okay, serious. Let me see. You're good at math. That's obvious. And you're an amazing artist, just like your mom. Remember those gorillas you drew last week? They are so cute. You just want to give them a big bear hug.
That's it. We could get a pet gorilla. I've always wanted one, and I could teach it to dance. We'd win the talent show with that one.
I certainly don't think so. But you're really good at seeing things from a fresh new angle and having new ideas. Remember how you won the great pigeon war for me? Shoot, 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 shoot. And you certainly are the queen of noticing things. You're curious and you ask the most interesting questions. And you're very empathetic, and that is a wonderful thing. That means you're really good at figuring out what other people are feeling. You care about them. When a friend is feeling down and all their demons dance around, you stand in their shoes and share their blues. If they're feeling worthless, living without purpose, love can be the gift that makes their spirit lift. You would walk 1,000 blocks with a friend. You'd cross the miles to see them smile in the end. I hope you know, when you have a loving feeling way down in your socks.
Empathy is not an act you do on stage.
Maybe you could just pull a John Cage and go up there for 4 minutes and 33 seconds in silence. Well, maybe not.
Class, Mrs. Chase has something important to tell you, so please pay attention.
Well, first, I have a little secret for you, but I probably shouldn't tell you. Well, I'm about to become a grandmother for the very first time, and I am so excited about it.
How old is she?
Can you bring her to school so we can play mom with her? But I'm also very excited for our talent show. I will be the director, and each morning we'll do a run-through of a couple acts. That way everything runs very smoothly for the big show.
Who'd like to go first?
Very well. We'll start with the first row. My act is called Cartwheel Extravaganza.
Are you okay? Are you all right?
I'm fine. Oh, that. That happens all the time. Well, just in case, why don't you go visit the nurse? And we'll make sure there are no chalkboards on stage on Saturday night.
Now, does anyone have an act that isn't cartwheeling? Joe, what's your act?
I am gonna play the harmonica, while my dog, Buddy, is gonna sing. Good boy.
Your dog sings?
Yeah, Buddy loves to sing.
Well, but at least it's not cartwheeling.
2 rules. First, Buddy has to be on a leash. And second, if Buddy has an accident on stage, you have to clean it up.
Okay, I guess. Instead of singing, maybe you could have your dog do your homework. That would be quieter, more useful, and definitely cleaner. Maybe he could even take your tests. Be a substitute test taker. My dog Sam, he does my homework. My dog did my homework, and I accidentally ate it. It tasted like science. It tasted like math. It tasted like paper, and it tasted really bad. My homework is history. It's stuck in my throat. How can I possibly read what my dog wrote? So I asked my teacher, could my dog take my test? 'Cause he knows it better than all of the rest. My dog did my homework, and I accidentally ate it. It tasted like science. It tasted like math. It tasted like paper, and it tasted really bad. I don't want to be lazy, don't want to be a bum, but my dog does homework better than anyone. He knows about habitats and hibernation too, and he's good at subtracting all of the food. My dog did my homework, and I accidentally ate it. It tasted like science. It tasted like math. It tasted like paper, and it tasted really bad. What kind of homework can a dog really do? He can dig up bones and the anthropologist chew. But then all he wants to do is chew. My dog did my homework, and I accidentally ate it. It tasted like science. It tasted like math. It tasted like paper, and it tasted really
Well, sometimes you've got to have a crazy idea. Or two. It's been the same through history for years and years and years. People always made fun of them, those guys with crazy ideas. Everybody thought the world was flat. Columbus said, I don't know about that. It took some time, but we finally found the earth's not flat You've always got some kind of crazy idea.
I think we've had enough crazy ideas for one day, or a lifetime, or two. Anyway, I've got to get back to my 4th grade class.
Well, all right. More of you can show your acts tomorrow. It's time for geography now.
Woo! That was lucky, because I couldn't stop thinking of not having an act to do. Ancient Egyptians.
I have so many talents, and I've practiced them all, so I can do them all perfectly. I tried to write them all down in alphabetical order so I wouldn't forget any of them.
Which one are you going to do?
Dressing fashionably.
That's not an act.
It is too, and it's something I'm very talented at. And certain people, present company included, could learn a thing or 19.
What about all your other talents, like singing and gymnastics and playing the accordion?
Lots of kids can do those things. Dressing fashionably is a very special talent, and it will be helpful to certain people.
Well, can I have one of your extra talents then? Can you teach me how to do one as long as you're not going to be performing it?
Let's find one you might be able to do. A is for alto sax. Oh, but you get your fingerprints all over that. B is for baton. Definitely not.
What about your clarinet?
Forget it! Spit yuck on my clarinet. You'd wreck it. Let's try D for dramatic acting. If you're not too distracted, pretend your brother, whether he's one vegetable or another, just swallowed a turtle and is turning purple. I guess dramatic acting is out too. Let's see what E might be able to do. Writing English in a 10-gallon hat? Oh, you need a horse for that. And as for fencing, you don't like pointy things, I'm sensing. G-H-I-J-K for kazoo. I've seen an L-M-N-O-P. Have you? Q-R-S-T for tap dancing? It wouldn't be fancy, but by the seat of your pants, we could be kinda classy. Et tu?
Is tap dancing easy?
No, it's not really, but maybe you could fake it. Even if you can't replicate it, you could clomp around like Bozo the Clown and make a racket. If you're not too distracted.
Well, I'm really good at clomping around, and I'm really good at making loud sounds. So I'll just need tap shoes. Zip, zippity-doo.
You can borrow my old ones.
Why are they all in plastic bags?
Germs. Ugh.
In or out?
In or out what?
The germs. Are you keeping them in or out?
Have you washed your hands? Your feet. They're huge. They're bigger than mine are now, and I'm a 4th grader. These aren't going to fit. Clearly you're not Cinderella.
What if I just nail something tappy to the bottom of my sneakers? Would that work? I just need to make the sound, right?
I guess.
I'll be right back. I'm going down to Dad's basement in the shop. I know just what will make that tappity tap tap sound. Now I know just what I need to do. What I need to get to make my move. he see what I'm doing with my tap-tapping feet? I pried off 12, but that was not enough. I needed more so I could strut my stuff. My hands were scarred, it was really hard. This talent show thing is getting awful tough. Can you hear me now? Can you feel the beat? Can you see what I'm doing with my tap-tapping feet? Can you hear me now? Can you feel the beat? Can you see what I'm doing with my tap-tapping feet? Can you feel the beat with my tap-tapping feet? With my tap-tapping feet. Margaret and Mitchell are not happy about Alan, her mother's boyfriend, because they kissed in public. Margaret and Mitchell think there should be a rule about blown-ups kissing in public, especially if any of them are your parents.
Heather Tangerine.
Very funny, Alan Wrench.
Oh, what the?
Clementine, is that beer? I think I need to go get your parents, Clementine.
Clementine! What's that smell? Thank you, Susan.
I was just trying to make tap shoes for Talent Palooza, and I thought the bottle caps would make good taps. And besides, I made a lot easier for everyone to have their drinks at the condo meeting tonight. I opened it all for them.
What were you thinking? What were you thinking? What were you thinking? All 24 of the condo association beers, glued them on, spilled all over, smells like a brewery. And besides all that, her sneakers are ruined.
Clementine? Well, you've got to give her a capital C for creativity.
Yeah, she must have gotten that from you. How many times have I heard Nana talk about the time you dipped your hands in paint so you'd always have gloves on that you couldn't lose?
That was pretty clever, but my hands still got cold. Let me have them. Maybe I can get the bottle caps off.
No, Dad! I need them for my act! I'm tap dancing at the talent show! No!
Wouldn't come off?
Not in this lifetime. You have to take your shoe shopping.
Oh, not me. I took her last time.
Surely not me. She can't make up her mind.
Maybe we should take her together.
No! Never! Whatever! I'll do the dishes for a week.
I'll sweep the hallways. I'll make them look neat.
It takes so long for me to decide. Takes so long to make up my mind. Look at my mom, look at my dad. They're just the same, they're just as bad. My folks don't want to take me shopping. They always think I can't make up my mind. They don't understand my feelings. So many things are appealing. Too many options in the store. How can I choose from 100 or more? I swear I won't do it this time. I won't take so long to make up my mind. I'll choose the first pair they bring to me. I'll be good, you just wait and see.
No, not me. Here's where I should be. What if the elevator breaks down again? I'd have to call the repair service, and then Mrs. Smith would lose her keys. The boiler fails and all the pipes start to freeze. No, no, not me. Not me, not me.
Not me either. What if someone needs a drawing really fast? Emergency art, they'd have to pay cash. No, I'd better stay home and wait by the phone.
Well, I'll make dinner every night for a week.
I'll do the dishes, the laundry, and sweep. Yes, I would be willing. I'd give you top billing. Only you take her this time.
Take her and buy a new pair of shoes for yourself. Get the wildest pair you can find on the shelf. Dinner's on me if you'll just agree to take her shopping this once.
Well, we're not talking pizza or burgers, right?
We're talking a tablecloth, music, and candlelight.
Well, how about the Ritz?
Okay, I'll commit.
The Ritz.
That's it. Deal done.
I'll tell you a little secret. If you promise not to tell Margaret Mitchell. I like it when my parents kiss, even in public. My parents always try to bribe each other into taking me shopping, which I do not think is funny. Okay, fine. I do take a really long time in stores. My parents think I have a hard time choosing things, but that's not it. I can choose things just fine. The problem is, whenever you choose something, you have to not choose about 100 other things, which is not so easy. Like at a candy store. If you choose peanut butter cups, you have to not choose red licorice, bubblegum, Starburst, Pixie Sticks, Tootsie Rolls, and gummy worms. You see what I mean? And no matter what you pick, as soon as you take the first bite, you suddenly know you want one of the other ones. Wow! Look at that cool pair of shoes in the window!
May I show you something, young lady?
It's not what you think. Oh, maybe it is what you think. Bring size 3.5, please.
I saw that cute pair sitting in the window. I thought I'd climb in and try them on, but the clerk wouldn't let me. He knew I'd make a mess. He said,
Don't stick your toes where they don't belong.
I'm always searching for the perfect pair, but there's no perfect anywhere. I tried on the first, and they were really fast, but I'll have to try them all in case the best comes last. Shoe shopping!
Wonderful. That's from our new popsicle line. It also comes
No,
in
that's fine. Please don't tell us about all the colors.
lemon, yellow, orchid, berry, coconut, grape, mango, cherry, plum, persimmon, prickly pear. What color shoes Peanut gonna wear?
Every shoe in this here store. Bring 'em all, and at size 4. Bring your lunch and dinner too, 'cause your worst nightmares coming true.
The first ones I tried, they were lime green. I bounced around the store like a jumping bean. I kept the
your store. I knew I was in trouble when you walked in through that door.
How about those with the jade green dragonflies and the bright red rubies by the toes for the eyes?
No way, no how, no ma'am, no siree. Kids can't wear those even in New Jersey.
Strawberry shoes, give me the blues. In the mango, I can do the tango. Lemon yellow, looks too much like Jello. Now I'm back where I started with the lime green. I'm always searching for the perfect pair, but there's no perfect anywhere. Yes, there's no perfect anywhere.
I can't watch this. Just make sure she chooses something sensible.
You would not believe how many shoes there are in the store. My feet hurt from all this trying on, and my head aches from all this not choosing.
This is it, the last pair we have in the store.
Hey, did you know you have a circle right at the top of your head where there is no hair at all?
Yes, I'm aware of that, young lady, thank you. And did you know you smell like Burberry?
Yes, I am aware of that. Thank you. And I'll take the lime green popsicle sneakers.
I knew that too. Your mom already purchased them for you. She told me you'd end up picking them.
How did you know what I was going to do before I did? That's not fair. I am never going to speak to you ever again.
Want to see what I bought?
Wow!
Exactly, wow. Boom, 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 and boom.
I'm not mad anymore. She got those purple wow shoes with the spiky heels and the jade green dragonflies with the tiny ruby eyes. Not very sensible.
No, they're not. But I can't stop looking at them, and they fit me like a key in a lock. They're probably the least sensible shoes in the store. One of the benefits of being a blown-up, as you call them. I get to choose what I want, I suppose.
Can I try them on?
Sure. But after you've had your bath.
In my classroom, a surprise was waiting. We had a substitute, Miss Radio. I call her that because she always says, Radio. Also, okay, fine. I can't ever remember her name.
I'm sorry, but we're not going to be able to do a run through of the last acts for the talent show. It'd be a miracle if I could even figure out what the heck we're supposed to be doing for classwork. Radio!
Woo! What a relief. And that's when I had the most astounding idea of my entire life.
Yes?
I need to go to the principal's office.
Radio!
Come in. What is it now, Clementine?
I have new sneakers.
I see that. Do you have a note?
Nope. I just came to tell you that tomorrow night I'll be sending in a substitute.
A substitute?
We had a substitute teacher today, and it gave me a great idea. If only I could get a substitute, I wouldn't have to play the flute, do cartwheels, tap dance, or sing. Forget the talent show, I wouldn't have to go. If only I could get a substitute. have a substitute teacher. Why can't a kid have a substitute kid?
Do you know, Clementine, that no one has ever asked me that question before? And it is a good question, an excellent question. But I'm afraid the answer is still no, but I'm going to need a little time to think of an excellent reason for you.
Oh, so I am done being here?
You are done being here. For now.
Mom and awful Alan are at the store, so we can work on your tap dancing. I'll teach you an easy routine. But remember, you have to do everything I say. This is called Stumble Off to Buffalo. I am, of course, extremely wonderful at it. Just do what I do. I pray Al never proposes, because I so oppose him. I hope he decomposes and stumbles off to Buffalo. I shudder when he kisses, he's as slimy as the fish is. And here is what my wish is. He stumbles off to Buffalo. Stumbles off to Buffalo, stumbles off to Buffalo, stumbles off to Buffalo. Stumbles off to Buffalo, stumbles off to Buffalo. And don't come back. Head high, spine straight, arms floating, big smile. Clap, clap, step, step, ball, shuffle, change. Clap, clap, step, step, ball, shuffle, change.
Your feet are moving so fast, I can't even see them.
Give it a try anyway. Clementine, you're hopeless.
Yes, I'll just stumble off to Buffa, stumble off to Buffa, stumble off to Buffalo.
I guess you're not meant for tap dancing, but we still have a little time. I'll try to think up something you could do. Something.
Clementine, you're coming to the talent show tonight. It's at 6 o'clock. You're coming, right?
Of course we'll be there. We're going out to dinner, but that's much later. You know we haven't seen your tap dance routine yet. Do you want to practice it for us now?
No, I'm not doing that anymore. I've got something even better. Something I'm more talented at.
What is it?
It's a surprise. You're gonna love it. Okay, Mung Bean. Once there was this guy named Elvis Parsley, and his job was to sing and dance around until girls fell on the floor, grabbing their hearts, wishing to marry him. You ain't nothing but a bulldog, cracking at the top. You ain't nothing but a bulldog. When will your bark stop? Your head looks like a cabbage. You're the only brother I've got. I first found out how funny my brother thinks about a year ago. I'd seen that Elvis guy in an old TV show one night that I was watching with Grandma. She about had a heart attack, just talking about how the girls used to scream and faint when he came on stage. She grabbed her heart and said that she wanted to marry him when she was a girl. I'm pretty glad she didn't. He had really greasy hair. Anyway, the next day I did the act for Spinach and he cracked up. I couldn't remember what the second line of the song was because it didn't matter, because whatever I sang next, cracking at the top, made him laugh even harder. Sorry, Turnip Top. Margaret's teacher might make you wear this. But don't worry, it's not for your neck.
I'm a bulldog.
No, you're not a dog, Broccoli.
Grr, I'm a dog.
Okay, fine. You're a dog. Just remember that tonight, you're a dog who thinks Elvis Parsley is funny. Hey, Dad, me and Onion need a ride to rehearsal.
First of all, his name isn't Onion, and second of all, why does he need to come?
I'm gonna do the old standby, the Elvis Atherton. He'll be on a leash, and he'll bark like a dog. But don't tell Mom yet. It's a surprise.
No, I'm not going to tell your mom, and I definitely am not bringing your brother to that rehearsal because he is not going to be going up on that stage on a leash.
But he thinks he's a dog. He loves it.
Totally out of the question, sport.
But...
No buts, ands, or ifs. Get in the car.
Yes, yes, yes! It's time for rehearsal. Clementine, I don't seem to have you listed here. What's your act?
Oh, I wish I were invisible so I could hide in my disguise. No one could see me if I hid behind zucchini. He could do tricks, he could do backflips, he could chase his tail. And the man who brings the mail. If I were invisible, if I were invisible. Oh, I wish I were invisible so I could hide in my disguise. No one could see me if I hid behind zucchini. I'd avoid disaster, be the puppet master in my camouflage that no one could sabotage. If I were invisible, if I were invisible, if I were invisible.
Clementine, what's your act? What do you mean you don't have one?
Hey, Clementine, your face is redder than your hair. Maybe that should be your act.
Then come sit beside me, Clementine. You can keep me company.
So I had to sit there on the side of the stage where all the kids could see me and know that I had no talent.
First act, the downward doozies, cartwheelers.
Wait!
What are you doing, Clementine?
They're going over. No matter how they start aiming, some of them are going over.
Is everyone okay? Any broken bones? Concussions? Bruises? Scrapes? Looks like none of you are worse for wear.
Stop! You're up next, and you're whistling Yankee Doodle Dandy. You can't whistle Yankee Doodle if you just ate a cracker. No crackers.
Thank you, Clementine. Those saltines could have been a real problem.
Super duper hula hoopers, you're up next.
How long is your act?
I once went for 5 hours and 13 minutes.
That's nothing. I once went for 2 days, 5 hours, and 29 seconds.
Well, you'll need an ending tonight. There are lots of acts after yours. I'll put on some music, and you can hula hoop to that. And then STOP when the music stops. I didn't get to sit down for the rest of the afternoon, because everyone needed my help for something. Mrs. Rice, Can I go to your office and use your phone? I have to tell my parents not to come.
I think it's a little late for that now. Places, everyone. 5 minutes to showtime.
Places, thank you.
Before we get started, I just want to thank all of you for being part of tonight's show. Each and every one of you is helping to raise money for the big spring trip next week.
Except for Clementine. Oh my goodness, it's now. My daughter's having her baby, my first grandchild. I'm gonna be a grandmother.
Go! It's all right. We can handle the show. Just go and be with your daughter.
Wow. So now you have to run the whole show by yourself?
No, not by myself. I have to have an assistant, and that's got to be you, since you're the only one not on stage.
Me? Oh no, I can't.
You can, and I'm certainly not doing this alone.
I don't pay attention, remember?
But you do pay attention, Clementine. Maybe not always the lesson in the classroom, but you notice more about what's going on than anyone I know. And that's exactly what I need tonight.
I don't think this is a very good idea at all.
Well, I do think it's a good idea. I'll prove it to you. One of you hula hoopers, come here. Hillary, what's the second act after intermission?
I don't know. Do you want me to get you a program?
No, thank you. Clementine, what's the second act after intermission?
Caleb from the 4th grade is going to burp the Star Spangled Banner.
Does he need any props?
A 2-liter bottle of root beer.
How long will it take?
41 seconds. 48 if he has to stop to drink extra soda at the Rockets Red Glare part.
I rest my case.
When a principal orders you to do something, it is almost impossible to refuse. Some part of you always has to give in.
On with the show!
Well, you think those kids had never had a rehearsal. No one had to go to the emergency room, though, and the audience thought the whole thing was supposed to happen like that, so it was okay. And next came the O'Malley twins.
And the name of our piece is...
your building on a hot summer's day. But I ran out as soon as the janitor came to clean up Lily's mess. And then I had this fabuloso idea. Sydney, get out here and read your poem.
What? Why Sydney?
That's okay, because Sydney is just going to be reciting a poem, so there's no cartwheeling, just standing still. And besides, Sydney's got really skinny feet, so she can fit out there if she stands sideways.
This is my poem. My room is such a mess. My room is such a mess, and under all that underwear, I can't find my favorite dress. I'd clean it up, but what good would it do? 'Cause I'm a one-girl wrecking crew. Aren't you?
Mistake. Whenever someone takes a picture of Margaret that she's not expecting, she freezes. She says it's the horror of not knowing if she looks perfect or not. Which I don't understand, because Margaret always looks perfect. But then my empathetic heart took over.
First, always brush your hair, even if it's cut off. Always make sure you're buttoned up right. Never wear green sneakers. Green sneakers are the worst. Wait a minute, I was just kidding about that one. You can wear any color sneakers you want, and green sneakers are the most fashionable color of all.
She zoomed me a smile so huge, all her teeth bracelets sparkled like diamonds in the spotlight. I zoomed her one back, except with no teeth bracelets, because I don't have them yet. And after that, Margaret was okay. And that's when I realized I didn't have the worry feeling anymore. Instead, I had the proud feeling, like the sun was rising in my chest. The proud sun-rising feeling stayed with me the rest of the show. And whatever went wrong, which was plenty, Mrs. Rice and I just fixed it.
But it's not quite over. I still have one more thing to do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to Talentpalooza Night of the Stars. Now, children, before you go meet your parents in the lobby, please remember to bring your signed permission slips on Monday. Now, let me introduce you to the person who made it all possible. Without her, there would have been no show here tonight.
So Margaret's teacher must have come back already. It was good news to know that babies could be born so fast. In case I ever decide to have one, which I will not.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for Clementine!
The sound was so loud, it practically peeled the ears right off my head. But I didn't care, because now I did know what it felt like to have people clapping for me. G-O-O-D. Real good.
Yeah! And I have the answer to your question for you.
even more amazing than you know. A real Francis Ford cup holder. Yup, we have a very talented daughter here.
Are you tired, Clementine, or do you think you could stay up a little later than usual? Come have dinner with us at the Ritz?
Tired? I'm not tired at all. But don't you need me to spy on the sitter? Make sure she stays off Twitter and won't smoke your cigars. Have a party, raid the bar, order things from the shopping channel. It's all something I can handle. Do you think she's making phone calls to New Zealand? Or is there something else she's concealing? I'm gonna be a detective when I'm grown, just like Nancy Drew and Sherlock Holmes. So I'd better stay here at home. Yes, I'd better stay here at home.
No, the sitter's just fine, Clementine. Come with us, you'll have a great time.
But what about Peanut and his allergy? You know you always depend on me to make sure no peanuts are left about. When the two of you go out. Cause if he has but one small nut, his neck will swell no matter what. You'll have to eat your dip from a styrofoam box and pray like crazy the reaction stops. No, I don't think that's what you want.
It's all right, Clementine. We can trust the sitter. Everything will be fine. We'd really like for you to come, because without shoe shopping, it'd just be dogs on buns. So let's go out to the Ritz and have a little fun.
Okay, you really want me to come?
Of course we do. And wait, just wait till you see my shoes.
Wow! I mean, wow! Wowzer! Time to go!
I'm not going to look at the menu and not have the not choosing problem today. I know what I want. A hamburger with mashed potatoes.
I'm on it.
And he was. My parents ordered food that I had never heard of before. His cargo, foiled grass, Kraken bands?
And for the young lady?
Mademoiselle will have la viande hachée and el purée de pommes de terre.
Dad!
Trust me.
And so I did. And when the veranda hash came and the pom-poms got terrible, it was hamburgers and mashed potatoes. Then I felt all right. Can I get some crackers?
Sadly, there are no Ritz crackers at the Ritz. It is one of the deepest mysteries of the universe.
Well, I guess that's okay then. I still like your restaurant, and I think you're a really good waiter too.
I recommend 3 desserts tonight. The Boston cream pie, the creme brulee, and the velvet chocolate cake.
I could see my parents thinking, oh no, here comes the choosing thing again. But while the waiter was describing the desserts to us, his pencil drifted down to my menu and tapped one of the desserts, just for an instant. I'll have the velvet chocolate cake.
I'll have the creme brulee.
What's that?
It's French for vanilla custard that's blasted to smithereens with a blowtorch.
And I'll have the Boston cream pie with clementine slices a la mode.
The clementine is the sweetest fruit, is it not?
I've always thought so myself.
I just can't do it. I'm too full.
So there I was, at the Ritz No Crackers restaurant with 3 desserts. I think this is the luckiest day of my entire life.
And we've got a real special surprise for you. You know, families grow. And we want to talk to you about a new addition to our family. We were going to call a family meeting to tell you, but this seems like the perfect time.
You mean we can finally get a pet gorilla? Thank you! You won't be sorry, and You'll barely notice it's here, because I'll take care of it.
Oh, Clementine, it's definitely not a gorilla.
Oh. Well, I guess that's okay. Truth is, ever since I got my kitten, I'm not sure I want a gorilla anymore. That would be a really big litter box.
Not exactly. We're talking about a new baby. You're going to have a little sister. What do you think about that?
No, thanks. Our family is 4. There are 4 sides to a puzzle piece. Hot dogs come in packages of 8, so we can each have 2. 4 is an even number for the seesaw, and 4 can be 2 and 2 sometimes, so nobody's lonely. And there are 4 sides to a kitchen table, so we each get 1. Mom, are you okay?
We love you like the spring loves Ireland. Your hair bright red lies on fire, and we so longed for a child then. Thank God you came along. Now we love you like thirst loves water, like every word loves its author, and we're so blessed to have you as our daughter. Thank God you came along. Yes, thank God you came along.
With 5 there will always be 1 in the middle, and that 1 will be you. You'll be the older sister, the babysitter. Yes, that dream will come true. There'll be 5 points on our star. 5 of us riding in the car. There are 5 senses, did I mention? 5's a prime number, full of wonder. Full of the wonder of you. Full of the wonder of you.
Well, I guess I can be the big sister again. And if I can take care of a pet gorilla, I bet I can take care of a baby sister. I can mash up her potatoes while you're in the shop. What are you going to name her?
We're thinking of Jade.
But that's a rock, isn't it?
No, it's a precious gem, just like you. Now take off your sneakers.
And so I did. And then secretly under the tablecloth, she took off her jade green dragonflies with the tiny ruby eyes, the purple, not so sensible wow shoes, and slid them over to me. And for the rest of the meal, I wore them, which nobody knew because I kept them under the tablecloth, even when the waiter came over to bring us some more whipped cream. Although, it is possible. One of the dragonflies was peeking out, and I think I saw one wink at him. I used to know the leaf of every tree. Now it's just a forest in the dusk of evening. I used to see the God in everything. Now it's just a rustling, a whisper that I'm trusting when the red bud blossoms in spring. Now we have to go to sleep and learn it all again. Let our dreaming fix the place where it began. Now we have to go to sleep and learn it all